Hi everyone, my name is Kayla. Welcome back to Kay's Hidden Shelf, where we talk about books. Today we have another episode of Meet the BookTuber. In this series, you're introduced to a few BookTubers where they introduce their channels themselves. You can get to know them and take a look at their channels in more depth or subscribe if you're interested. This is the third episode so far, and it seems like everyone's enjoying it, and I love sharing the BookTube love. So let's meet our BookTubers for this episode. Take it away.
My name's Chris, and I'll be really honest with you. I'm a BookTube fraud. I don't just make BookTube videos. I make videos about books and my other main passion, which is films. So if you're interested in both, then you'll find a very happy place. However, if you're just interested in the books, the types of books I read, fantasy, sci-fi, but in general, I'm a bit of a mood reader, and occasionally throw the odd curveball in there. I especially like self-published fantasy at the moment, and I see the mix of content that includes reviews. But I have a rule about reviews, and that is I'm going to wait 2 weeks after I finish the book until I give the review. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, I'd love to have you over on the channel. And while you're there, you might watch a video about some unusual or interesting films that might come across your way as well. Thanks very much. Speak to you soon.
Hi, my name is Amanda, and I have a channel about books. I read any genre at least once. I will try it, or probably at least twice. And so far, I have not found a genre that I just really hated, but my favorites right now are fantasy and sci-fi. Just over the last year, I've started reading a lot more sci-fi. It was predominantly fantasy for a couple of years, and now sci-fi is popping up. And so I just read and talk about the books that I'm reading, and that's about it. But I do love taking recommendations from people. I also read quite a bit of horror. I do have some series on my channel where I am reading through some author catalogs. So I'm reading Tamara Pierce. She writes predominantly like middle grade young adult fantasy. I'm reading Stephen Graham Jones, who writes horror. Literary horror. I'm reading through Stephen King, specifically his extended Dark Tower reading list, and I'm reading through J.D. Robb's In Death series, which is 50-something books, maybe 60 at this point. So I'm reading through a lot of series, but also at the same time, I am open to suggestions because, like I said, I love to read anything, really. So thank you to Kay for inviting me on her hidden shelf. Bye.
So guys, my name is RJ and I run the channel RJ Reads. So basically what I do on my channel is I do a mixture of everything. I do reviews, tags, live shows, just a little bit of everything. I have a bi-weekly series called The Week Itself, where I talk about what I've been reading over the past couple of weeks. I mainly read fantasy. I got into fantasy about 2 years ago, so that's what I've been reading mostly. I have started to read some more sci-fi, some historical fiction as well. So that's kind of things you can look forward to on the channel. I'll be doing reviews and stuff on more genres. So yeah, so if you guys are interested, please check out the channel RJ Reads, and I'd love to see you there. So. Slam.
Hi there, I'm Roger from Rogers Reads. Thanks so much to Kay for having me on her channel for this little spot to just kind of introduce myself. I have a BookTube channel where I focus pretty much exclusively on fantasy books. I try to have a nice mix of backlog fantasy and new releases and upcoming releases and all of that kind of stuff. So if you like gay, sassy reviews about fantasy books, then you should come check out my channel. And also, I have a co-star, Katya, who likes to sit and scream at the door, so she frequently makes guest appearances on the channel. But that's pretty much it. So I do the kind of general booktubey stuff, mainly reviews and wrap-ups and that kind of stuff, and talking about upcoming releases. So hope to see you over on my channel, and thanks again, Kay. Bye!
Thank you so much, everyone, for participating in this month's Meet the BookTuber episode. I hope all of you found a new BookTuber to follow, to watch some new interesting content from, and thank you again for watching. As always, Take care of yourselves.